this week and the confidence coach he showed in you?
Yeah, just grateful to be on the field, and then just want to do everything I can to help the team win.
What area do you feel like you improved the most on from your previous start to last week?
Yeah, just feeling more comfortable in the offense. Just grateful for the reps I'm able to get. Just the experience of being out there in this system. Just the more I'm able to experience stuff, I feel more and more comfortable. I think that's stuff I'm going to continue to grow and build off of.
Did watching help in some way that you? What did you take from that?
Yeah, again, you just try to do everything you can, being in a different perspective and trying to try to play the game from the sideline. Just trying to see different angles of things. Try to be as engaged as I was. Try to play the game like I was in it. So again, just during that, I want to do everything I can during that time period to still be growing and still trying to take advantage of that.
Bryce, did you happen to talk to any other quarterbacks that maybe kind of been in that same position, and what advice did they offer?
Yeah, just to keep working, to stay ready, and just to be engaged. And that was something that I definitely pride myself in. I love the game. I have a ton of respect for the game. So I definitely, again, no matter what my circumstance has been, I wanted to always treat the preparation the same and treat it the same. But I had heard that sentiment echoed from multiple people. So that was just one of the things I was thinking about during that time.
You practiced against Brian Burns. What do you think it'll be like playing against Brian Burns?
Yeah, great player. Tremendous respect for him as a player. Obviously, know him personally. Obviously here and great dude, amazing guy. But out there, especially on the field, know the player he is. So for us, we know it's going to take our best. We know the challenge that it presents. So we have to do everything we can throughout the week to prepare. And we know that it's a really good defense we're going against.
During all those practices, were you ever fully hit by him? Do you know what it feels like?
No, I don't. We don't fully tackle in practices and stuff. But I got to see it obviously from the sideline. And again, I have all the respect in the world for him as a player and as a person.
You finished with the offensive group showed last week, getting the late touchdown to take the lead. How much of a confidence booster is that for you guys as a group, not just yourself personally?
Yeah, I think it was great for us as a unit, as a team, just to finish the way. Also, not downplaying the defense, coming up with a huge stop in a huge moment. Again, it was a 1-point game. They had time, and for the defense to come up big like that too. Again, full team win. So I think it was great for us just to be able to do it and play off of each other, play complementary, and both sides of the ball step up. And now again, it's just building off of it, making sure that we can harness it, continue to grow, continue to build off of it, and it was great while it lasted. And now it's just what can we do better to continue to improve.
Bryce, kind of building off that, was that the most comfortable that you felt against the Saints?
Yeah, I think again just the amount of time in the offense, that getting more reps has been great. I'm grateful for just being able to be out there, and the more I've been able to just be in the system, again I'm grateful for those reps.
There was a moment that was caught on camera where there was a play you guys were up by, down, could have gone up. There were 3 screens that were thrown, and it looked like you talked to Canales on the sideline. Can you talk about your relationship with him, and then how in that moment, I don't know, without sharing the conversation that you had, but did you want to kind of go downfield more? It was just
a conversation about the flow it wasn't anything that was out of the ordinary. It's the same conversation we'd had after every drive. I wasn't frustrated at the play calling. It was, I'm a competitor. We were both frustrated because we didn't, it was a 3-and-out, just like any other 3-and-out. Whether for whatever reason, anytime we don't score, and we're competitors. So it wasn't anything about that. It was just all of us had that same mindset. Obviously, we didn't get it done that drive, and it was just all right. What are things to get better at for next drive? Things to do that, and that's the same conversation we have after every drive. Even after drives that score, it's all right. What are we doing next drive? So it wasn't anything.
Bryce,
anything
have
different.
you ever been to Germany?
Week decision. What effect has it had on you? This being a week-to-week decision.
Yeah. It's part of the business. I'm just here to do my job, whatever that job is called to be. Know what it is for this week, so grateful for that. And then just I have to, I'm a pro, no matter what it is. Just bring my best every single day, and just leaning on that.
Let's try that again. Have you been to Germany?
I have not been to Germany.
Anywhere overseas? Have you traveled abroad?
No, this will be my first time out the country.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it like trying to balance, playing the game, doing your job with all the logistics that goes into getting to Germany and doing all that?
Yeah, just trusting the plan that that everyone here, the administration, sports science, all that, just trusting the plan. Obviously, this isn't this isn't their first time doing something overseas, so just trusting them, having we have a plan for trying to stay up for a certain amount of time to try to just simulate to the time change, and just trusting in them. It'll be a new experience for me, but I'm grateful to experience it.
Bryce,
Bryce,
the first
you're not
game,
a big
the first game
rah-rah
you got
guy.
to start was because of Andy's thumb injury. Then I guess that earned you another one. This one, it seemed like you really earned opportunity to get a third start. What's that mean to you?
Again, I just want to do everything I can to help the team. Obviously, my play being evaluated is out of my hands. I want to do everything I can to help the team win. I lean on my teammates, lean on the coaches and all that, and just try to execute. I know after every week, it'll obviously it'll be evaluation. So I try not to think about that. I just try to do everything I can to help the team, and I leave the rest to those.
And to follow up on that, Dan Morgan, we were talking to him today, he likes seeing the progress you're making, but he didn't commit long term, like after this season. So you've never really been in a situation that feels like where you have to, you're going to prove it here, really. I mean, what's that like?
Again, just I trust in God to, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for all that I have in my life, all that I have with this sport. I trust in God to guide my life in the big picture, I feel like it's right to do everything I can to, again, just to be where my feet are to help the team. I'm grateful for this opportunity for where I'm at. Obviously a lot of people have make decisions and are gonna whatever they may be. I just I leave that to the people who make decisions, and I trust God to guide my life how it's going to be, so it doesn't affect my day-to-day.
In regards to what guy,
we'll finish with Steve.
So Bryce, you're not a big rah-rah guy, and that's drawing critique and criticism from the general media that felt like you should be more fired up. Are you used to having that type of critique of your demeanor, your leadership style?
Yeah, full transparency, don't really pay attention to the media. Sorry, with all due respect, I respect your guys' profession, but I lean on the opinions of the people that are in the building, opinions of the people that I interact with on a day-to-day, and I want to do what's best for the team. I'm true to myself, but also I'm not going to if the team needs something else, or if again that's going to doing what's best for the team is always going to override that. So again, I've had conversations. I'm been comfortable in myself, and again, I listen. I'm not above growth. I'm not above learning, but it's going to come from the people that again I work with. People are in the building. People that are in day-to-day, and good or bad, the media and outside people are always going to have opinions. That's not really something I put stock into.
Bryce, just to follow up on what David said about, Dan hasn't been committed beyond this year, and Dave really won't commit beyond this week. It's kind of a week. Does that motivate you? Is there something inside it that?
Yeah.
I mean, what motivate?
Yeah, no, I'm
motivate?
intrinsically motivated. I'm not motivated by, especially not by. I'm motivated to be the best that I can. One, just to glorify God through myself and for my teammates. I want to be the best person I can, but leaning on and relying on external motivation has never been something I believed in. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Just personally, I've never wanted to rely on, what if someone does this? What if someone says that? That's just not against my belief. And I love this game. I care about this game enough to where it's enough motivation for me. So that's just my mindset.